Yo everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a very small haul of the new MAC Ellie Goulding collaboration collection, which recently launched in the UK about a week or so ago. I do believe it's still available online, as I don't think it is something that everybody necessarily wants. Ellie Goulding is obviously very pale, and the collection was mainly based, obviously it was going to be based around her skin tone, and it was a very nudie, warm, browny sort of collection. So it wasn't really anything that was spectacular or really out there. So I know that's why there is quite a lot of things still available. There were two, I think, eye and face palettes, which didn't really impress me that much. There were quite a few permanent shades in there. And then one of the palettes actually had, I think, a blotting powder. Is it a blotting powder? Or a face powder, I'm not sure, but something really odd, whereas you would prefer maybe a bronzer or maybe a blush, but they didn't really do that. So anyway, I bought two things from this collection. So first thing I'll show you is what the packaging looks like. Black, sleek, and just quite standard, nothing extraordinary. And then I bought this powder blush duo, which is part bronzer and part blush, and it's called I'll Hold My Breath. I can't talk today. And again, freshly used, with the Ellie Goulding stamp on the bronzer, which takes up 2/3 of the pan, and then you've got the blush on top. The bronzer itself is kind of warm toned brown with yellow undertones, very pigmented and very easy to blend. And then the top section has got a pinky peachy corally shade, but it's really nice. I am actually using this on my face today. I've got my usual contour going on here, which is what you can see, that line, which is the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, the middle shade, I can't remember what it's called. Then I went in with the bronzer half and went just above the contour to warm up the face a little bit more. And then I used the blush and I applied it to the side of the apple of my cheeks. If you've got a round face like me, and I actually have got a round face, I know sometimes it doesn't seem that way. I've got a very small head, but it's still round. If I had a bigger head, it would look more like a moon, but it doesn't so much. So let's call it a baby moon face. So I tend not to apply a blusher direct to the apples of my cheeks, because what it will do is just make my face look rounder. So I always tend to apply my blush more in this section. So I actually went over the bronzy bit a little bit with this blush and applied it here, and it looks really lovely. It's given me this really warm, glowy kind of look. I'm wearing what is it? Opal by Becca as the highlight, in case you're wondering. I will link my Instagram look to this whole look below. But overall, this one is really good, very good quality. I actually wanted to see what the comparison was like with the Hibiscus Kiss from Rihanna's collection a few years ago, which obviously you can't beat this packaging. This packaging was awesome. And Rihanna one is a lot darker and a lot more pigmented, but then obviously so is Rihanna, so that's why they're basically like that. So I'm actually very happy that I've got both of these. So this one to me is a nice to have. I don't think any of the collection is a must have, which is obviously why it's still available. I think actually it's coming out in the UK maybe this week or next week in the shops. I can't remember, I'm not sure, but really happy that I got this. So if you do get your hands on it, or if you're thinking about it, go ahead and get it. I think it will suit all skin tones, and the colours, as I've said, are very pigmented. And I got one other thing, which was the lipstick. Again, a similar sort of box. I got one of the lipsticks in the shade Only You, and it's a cream sheen. You can see the Ellie Goulding stamp on it. And it is a gorgeous, muted, rosy pink. I'm actually surprised at how this came out. This is actually what I'm wearing right now. It actually looks quite dark when you look at it in the tube, and then when you put it on, it's like this really beautiful pearlized rosy pink, and I love it, really. I was actually quite pleasantly surprised at how this came out. I was expecting it to be a lot darker, and obviously as it's a cream sheen, it will come off in 2 to 3 hours. Cream sheens are very creamy, but then they do come off quite quickly. It's absolutely lovely. Again, something that I think will suit all skin tones, regardless of how fair-skinned Ellie is herself. So that's it. It was literally a couple of minutes little haul review. I hope you're not too annoyed and wasn't expecting loads, because well, I didn't really get that much from it. It is Christmas Eve today. Hopefully I will upload this as it is still Christmas Eve. I want to wish all of my subscribers, my viewers, my supporters, my haters, I want to wish you all an amazing Christmas if you celebrate Christmas, and an amazing new year. Hopefully I will be doing some more looks before the new year. I am planning to do a New Year's makeup look. I am going to be spending Christmas with my best friend and her family, and I'm really looking forward to that. And I am probably going to do a get ready with me for Christmas Day, which will be quite exciting. And yeah, so that's it really. If you've got any more comments, any questions, anything else, feel free to let me know below. Other than that, I hope that you're all wonderful, and I hope that you have a lovely end to the year. Bye.